All right. Look, it was a good team win. I thought all three phases contributed to the win. I thought some of our veteran players stepped up and played really well in the game. And I was proud of our guys to come out and play it the way they did today. And look, now we got to get ready on a short week to fly out to LA and play against the Rams.
Dennis, all things considered, was this as good as your team has played across the board all season?
Look, I thought our guys played well. I thought offensively, defensively, and in the kicking game, I thought all three phases. Look, I think there's been a couple other games, New England, whatever, where I feel like we've put a complete game together. I do feel like this was a complete game by our team.
Dennis, how about from the start, though, especially setting the tone with the fourth quarter, playing an entire game with the lead? How?
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, it was good. I mean, to be able to play with the lead and for the entire game, I think that was good for our team. Our team's, battled adversity and had to play from behind, and in this game to start off with the lead, I thought that was good. I thought, look, I mean, third down, we were 6 of 11. They were 2 of 16 on third down. So I thought that was a big factor in the game. I thought our red zone offense, again, we were 2 of 2 down there in the red area. So, some things that we said we needed to get better at and improve on, we've done that.
I know you can never pinpoint what leads to games like that, but what did you sense this week that was clicking in for this team?
Yeah, well, look, I mean, we got a good veteran group, and they understand what's at stake. And they had a good week of practice and went out and played well. And I thought some guys, had to step up. Landon Young stepping up in place of Ryan Ramczyk. I thought, overall, I thought the protection was really good. I don't know if I'm getting questions about the quarterback this week, but I thought the quarterback played really well. So we'll make sure we get that on record. It was, effective, game in all three phases.
Is that the best game that Derek had played all season, probably?
Well, look, I mean, probably statistically, I mean, 218 yards probably is not, nobody's, jumping off the table with 218 yards, but 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. I thought the protection, again, was outstanding in the game. Gave him some opportunities to get the ball down the field. A 134 quarterback rating. I mean, I thought he played well, and I thought the players around him played well.
That's the pass rush. You've had some difficulty this year with quarterbacks escaping. Obviously, that didn't happen today. Was there something different about how the pass rush?
Well, without really getting a chance to kind of look at the tape, it's hard for me to say exactly. I thought our guys did a good job of understanding, rush lane integrity, and how we had to rush this quarterback. And then when we did get him off the spot, guys were able to finish and get him on the ground. And I think that's really been probably the biggest difference, really, when you look at the last 2 weeks, is I think, we've been able to finish much better on the quarterback when we've been able to get him off the spot. And so, but certainly this was probably our best day in terms of, being able to get after the quarterback and being able to finish on the quarterback.
Did you change anything about plan or approach that led to that? Or?
No, not really. I mean, look, we had a significant amount of pressure. We had some 4-man rush. We mixed our packages up just a little bit. Look, I thought we did some things on first and second down too that, where we were kind of able to, affect the quarterback a little bit. And look, I think on the back end, our guys, for the most part, they got a couple of plays there in that, last 2-minute drive where the quarterback kind of extended a little bit and was able to find some guys late down the field. But I thought overall, our ability to eliminate the shots down the field, I thought was really good for us defensively.
Talking about rhythm on offense, does that exist on defense too in terms of getting the job?
Look, I think momentum's a real thing, and I think confidence is something that's confidence breeds confidence. So when you go out there and you make some plays, you become more confident, and then you tend to make more plays, which makes you even more confident. I thought both sides of the ball had a little bit of that going on today.
You brought up the quarterback. We didn't ask. Are you irritated by the amount of criticism that he gets?
I just think it's unfair, my personal opinion, but I know everybody's got the right to their own opinion. But I thought he played really good in this game, and I think just like with everything else, I think when you play that position, you're going to get your fair share of criticism, and when somebody plays really good, I think we need to make sure we recognize that he played well.
Hey,
You
Dennis,
feel like the
did they
team
tell you
played with a
anything
sense of
about-
urgency from start to finish?
Yeah, I did. So, yeah, it was good. It was a good game for us.
Dennis,
Yes,
did
the
the
ref-
officials,
Same
sorry,
question. Go ahead.
same question, just did the officials give you any explanation for the personal foul call on Alante Taylor? Did they think he lowered his head, maybe?
Yeah, I really didn't ask. I didn't agree with the call, and so I was more expressing my feelings than asking what they saw or called. It was a big play in the game, though. Really, I mean, when you really look at it, that's a big play.
The fact that he's played with so many injuries, you've seen quarterbacks do this in this league. Do you think he's displayed, I don't know if it's like uncommon toughness or real toughness to be?
I think he's mentally and physically tough. I do, and I thought, he stepped up today and made some plays and made some throws. And obviously it wasn't perfect. There's some plays that probably could have been better. I thought some guys made some plays for him too. And that's why that's why this game is all about. There's 11 guys on the field on every single play, and nobody does it by themselves. And so I thought the protection was really good in the game. I thought guys made some plays down the field when they had opportunities to, and I thought Derek was doing a good job of getting through his reads and getting the ball to the right people.
How'd you like the sort of younger receivers stepping up and everything in this game, especially with Olave?
Yeah, look, I mean, that's part of what this league is, like young guys are going to have to step up and make some plays. I think on, the long yardage situation with A.T. Perry being able to catch the ball, again, it doesn't happen if you don't have good protection because it takes a little bit of time to get down the field, but I thought he ran a good route, came back to the ball, caught it, was able to get north and south and advance it and get the first down, which was a big play.
How close was Chris to going today?
Look, my plan was see where he was at this morning. If he felt good enough, I was going to get him out on the field and work him out. And I think, as he got here this morning, I don't think he felt like he was going to be able to go out and do the things that he needed to do to be effective. And, particularly with us playing a Thursday night game, trying to get him healthy and get him back, in for that game, I thought kind of went into that decision a little bit.
You said it's different with every player, but does the fact that he didn't practice 2 times last week matter at all as well?
Yeah, look, I mean, I wouldn't say that we're going to try to make a habit out of guys not practicing and then getting out there on the field and playing. But I felt like if he was able to go and he was able to provide something for us, even if in a limited role, that I thought he was the option that I thought gave us the best chance to win.
Was there something in the Giants defense that made you want to exploit an opportunity with tight ends, or was there a self-scout that said you wanted to get tight ends more involved?
Yeah, look, I mean, generally, when you face a team that's got, a lot of exotic looks and things of that nature, it kind of calms down a little bit when you put a bigger grouping on the field. And so I think that was just part of the game plan to see what we were getting. And as we got into the game, we felt like there were some things that we could do to, have some success.
And then how much did that help when you see Juwan deliver on that? And
I thought it was
some big
awesome to
plays?
see him go and make that play, and then obviously, the goal line play down there to Jimmy, from the half-yard line was a big play. So I thought our tight ends kind of stepped up and played well in the game.
Dennis, before y'all played the Panthers, y'all had 2 shutouts, keeping the opponent out of the end zone rather all year. Then back-to-back games, you don't let the opponent get in the end zone. What kind of corner do you think the defense has turned recently?
Well, we've played better the last 2 weeks, and so, but you're really only as good as your last outing, and so we've got to go back and make whatever the corrections are that we need to make from this game, and get ready for a really good LA Rams team.
Dennis, it had been like almost 5 years since Keith Kirkwood caught a touchdown pass. Just curious what kind of impact he has. Like what does he bring to the team outside
Look,
of
I mean, he's a guy that, you know, he's kind of been up, then he's been down, then he's been back up, and he's look, he comes to work every single day and works his tail off, and he's appreciative of every opportunity he gets. So for him to get an opportunity to go out there and make some plays is good to see. All right, guys, thanks.
Thanks, Dennis.